It's PartyKingKeyz here. This episode is sponsored by Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. They have creation tools that will allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone or a computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimal leadership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm.com. Enjoy this episode. Yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for Butcher Talk 3. Tonight's special guest, we got Devantae White. Me and DRightWay, we're going to chop it up. Enjoy.
This is a PartyKingKeyz exclusive.
Now you said this discussion was called what?
PartyKingKeyz
Relationships and contradictions.
exclusive.
Well, that's what I said.
Okay.
Relationships and contradictions.
And what was your point of view?
My point of view?
Yeah.
My point of view is that shit. We got some fucking issues.
All of them? Or just one specific?
Some women know they got issues.
Okay.
And they compromise. They know that emotions take in and they think emotionally, which sometimes is irrational and it's not, really logical. And they'll sit down and then you got some women, they think illogically, but they really thinking emotionally. So that's what the whole thing was about, is women compromise with us in order to make it better, because I don't believe in...
Do they compromise a lot though? You think they compromise enough, or do you think they don't compromise a lot?
I think today's women don't compromise at all. I don't think they don't compromise enough. I think they only compromise when it's beneficial.
Do you think it's because of all the social media and love and hip hop and shit, or is it from the teachers?
Yeah,
that
I feel like
I agree. That's a major part in there.
Yeah, but I'm about to tell you this. I believe that it plays a major part for younger people. But what we see on TV today, I feel like that's from the teaching that is not being taught. So you are a product of your environment. So half the people we see on TV is a product of their environment. So if they going up there saying niggas ain't shit, a female who think a nigga ain't shit gonna stress that issue,
They don't even know she got a whole happy husband. That shit's scripted, and they working off this.
And it's just like Devantae was saying, like we not being able to mold them. Like you able to take the time out to mold her into what she's, what it should be versus what they want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, like I'm saying, bro, like compromisation, like if we learn how to compromise in relationships, it go a long way. Because it's like agreeing to disagree. Like it's certain things you might like, not like, vice versa. So being able to compromise and keep it on the level.
Accept it.
Yeah, and acceptance. There you go.
But a lot of them don't like to accept. They hate to, like we were saying a couple minutes ago. They hate to be wrong.
Wrong, right?
They raise hell when they not wrong, but it's like shit. I'm wrong. You gonna call me out? You gonna You gonna point it out? But when I point it out, don't get sensitive.
And maturity play a big part in it. Like as men, when we learn how to grow up and be able to be like understanding where you coming from, but then be able to do the same with me.
My point of view.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I'm getting older, then I'm gonna want to argue and fight with you no more. You talking to a brick wall now.
Basically.
So being maturity plays a major part in it too. Being able to talk to the other without screaming and hollering. Like bro said, listening too. Not just screaming and hollering, but I hear you too, man. You know what?
Don't just hear me. Listen.
Listen, right, bro. Cause like one thing I like about players, like as males, when a guy, if me and you, like you my homie, right? If I make a mistake, a real man will be able to go, man, bro. You know what, man? I peeped something. I apologize about it, brother. So I'm coming to you. Even if we both was like heated and you don't apologize, the bigger man will still go. I'm admitting why I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
So, like example, when they said that about the rap, and I came and told you about, like that. Remember?
Yeah.
In that sort of fashion.
Okay. Yeah. For sure.
But that does play a part, man. And a lot of them just ain't holding up a lot of them ain't holding their own, and that's what gives a lot of women that leverage. These niggas ain't holding their own. They not doing what they supposed to be doing. They know they
like
not.
You say, K Money, like we don't know what type of emotional damage they might have went through before you got with them.
They damaged,
so you doing a lot of molding in this situation.
They damaged early from shit. They parents. That's why you see a lot of women, and they be when they mama or daddy come around, auntie, something.
They got a lot of hate in their heart for certain relatives. And dad might not have been in the picture, and she hate her father. A lot of women go chasing that though. Like they'll be looking for that father in the male that they dating, and that's crazy, bro. You know,
They have on
looking
me.
for that,
A
like,
couple times. They
yeah.
looking for that void that's, you know, the
that's
feeling.
missing, right? You know,
And that plays a part, man. That's why I be telling all the guys, raise your kids. Take care of your kids.
That's facts. That's
Take
facts.
care of your fucking kids,
that's
man.
big facts, man.
Because that's real.
If they
It's
didn't ask to
fucked up.
be here, man, and you know what I'm saying, you know, you got to be there for them. Because they didn't actually
They
be here.
didn't.
They want their decision.
They didn't tell you to bust in that good ass little coat. How that's gonna cook.
They gave that when it did make sense to them. They was about what 3 or 4. Like, oh, okay, these fingers, hands. Okay, I'm gonna do a little walking now. Hey, that's real talk though, man. Like what you said, came on. Like maturity plays a major part in this entire discussion.
You know how to
you
just
learn how to
take
be mature, man.
responsibility of that shit. Just
Yeah.
You reach that mature level
For
to
sure.
say, you know what, I did fuck up. And it took me a lot. Like,
It took me a long time though,
even
but
though I used to do it, but I didn't do it as much.
yeah, right.
And then when I started really getting serious with the little chick, I'm like, nah, man, this is over the years, and I got the chance to step back when that little time I had to, you know, sit back on that vacay, but it was just really just molded, because it gave me time to just sit back and just look.
Right,
And then also, not always point a finger.
right.
Like, hey, you did this, you did that. It's like, all right, cool, I did that.
That's
But
why I
you
really,
did it too. And it's like, that's where that compromise should come in at more like,
Yeah.
okay, and that respect level. So it's like,
Yeah, right.
hey, baby, okay, cool. Now, oh, fuck you, motherfucking bitch, how was it? Like, ah, damn.
Yeah, because you know, one thing we gotta say to women, like y'all always holler that you pushing me away, but be careful what you do to that strong black man, because you might push him away too.
Push him right away to a whole nother motherfucker that you're in.
So let's learn maturity and growing up and being able to talk, compromising with one another. You know what I'm saying? Being able to hear me just as well as I hear you, and like K Money said, listening. Not just talking and I hear you, but I'm not. No, you need to listen. Because if you listen, you'll be like, damn, I never seen it that way.
But on both parts.
Yeah, but on both ends, right? For sure.
Fellas, don't take it and think we just women. We just talking about y'all shit. It works on both parts.
parts. That's true.
Both parts. Men need to listen because shit, it's a lot. And then not even just listen with your eyes too, because sometimes they don't want to say some shit and you could just peep like something wrong with it.
Right.
You know, you need to focus. And, you know, sometimes they want us to know, like,
Yeah.
we just ain't got the way of telling us, or just afraid, or whatever.
We all know as soon as we ask a woman what's wrong and she say nothing, we talking hundreds of things are wrong at that time, and we trying
So
to
much
figure
shit.
it out.
The other nigga ain't text her back. Whether she gonna cheat on you or not.
You ate
What
that
she
last
gonna cook?
chicken wing or whatever.
Yeah. You ate that other motherfucker piece of Italian beef that you knew was hers. You gonna lie about it.
Check was short this
She
week.
gonna beat the shit out the damn baby. Her motherfucker friend fucking with her other friend that she ain't want them to be friends.
Oh yeah, all type of shit. Yeah, bro.
Miss Ling doing what's her name eyelash, but didn't do her shit. Yeah, man, all types of stuff.
It be
Just listen, man. Study, study a woman, man. It's all about that, man. Just love, you know. But when it's good, enjoy that good. When it's bad shit,
good,
still
it's good,
enjoy
you
it.
know? Right.
Still enjoy it. Even though it's fucked up, you gotta argue, you gotta do what you gotta do, but still enjoy it. Because when you look back on it, you know, you will finally reach a level that you laugh at it, but it also will be a lesson of teaching. Like,
As long as there's some progression, and even in y'all darkest times when y'all arguing, as long as there's some progression at the end of it all. Like if you progressing, then you know you're beating a stereotype of couples. You know, so if it's progression, then hey, more power to you. You know, like we said, love, acceptance, and compromisation. You know.
yeah, that's what I said. Get a love. That love that you never received. Because, you know, it's a lot of niggas that didn't have a mom or didn't have women influence. They give that love to your life. When you know, if you got you a good one, man, you better hold on to it. Do whatever the fuck you got the power to do. I ain't saying compromise to a point that, you know, you're weak or you're being used.
Right, no, at all.
Do what you gotta do. Take care of your lady. Love your lady.
But it's got, like you said, it's got to go on both ends. Got to be on both sides of the sword. You know, both of you guys got to be compromising, not just one end, because nothing works one end.
That's right, man. You gotta compromise, man. So I be like, when I be talking to my man, Mr. White, yeah, we be breaking some shit down. He like, man, why you? And then we'll talk. He like, damn, so you already, like, you see an improvement? Okay, you know? Yeah, but she used to try to stab me. She used to shoot at me. Now we just verbal taking shots.
And she keep the gun in the drawer.
I don't take physical over. Physical, you put your hands on me, I'm gonna knock your ass out and show you why you put your hands on me.
True.
You know, I was always taught, my mom always told me that. She said, you going around just beating up on women, you a bitch. But if a woman pull a knife out on you, or any form of weapon, or she constantly pulling her hands on you, she's showing you she grew a big dick with a set of balls. She's a man now, handle your business. So, I'm always...
Shout out to mama. Shout out to you, mama.
I'm always have that ideology in me. As far as in, don't put your hands on me. As a man now, I ain't gonna say like, if a woman just come up and she buffing me and shit like I'm gonna knock out. It takes a form of disrespect, like spitting or constantly putting your hands on me.
Yeah, it's that
and I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
But besides that, I just feel like who was that? They said it? No. Who said unstable creature?
Tyrese.
No, baby boy.
Baby
Tyrese.
He talking about
Filipino.
Unstable creatures, and it's the honest truth. Men are 90% emotional. 90% logical, 10% emotional.
That's true.
Women are 90% emotional, 10% logical. But when I say that, I'm not saying that we are smarter than women. What I'm saying is in situations, for example, if a woman hurt us, we're gonna go try to fuck the best friend. We're gonna try to lead a bitch, get another female to make her mad, which is totally okay. When a woman wanna get back at us, they vandalize shit. They try to hurt you and end up hurting them, the kids, and everybody in the process.
Every fucking body.
Or they put themselves in bad situations, like going to jail, getting somebody hurt, and everything like that, because they don't think logical in the situation. They think with emotions.
Exactly.
They gonna kill your car. That's damage to property. You going to jail. That's fact.
When I took that vacation, man, I was talking to one of the little guys. His girl, they got into it because she saw he replied to some bitch that she was beefing with. They had an argument. She grabbed a damn steering wheel, the baby in the back, and they hit him up. They jumped the sidewalk and they hit a gate or some shit, but it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Like, man, you could have killed all of us, but you just thinking off that emotion.
Y'all could have been on a bridge. Okay? That's the thing. Just like when women on the E-way and they lose control of the wheel, they don't try to get control. They instantly back go and scream. Ah, boom, you fuck some shit up. Us guys, we're gonna.
Yeah, right.
Putting that bitch in motion. Take the foot off the brake.
On the real.
I paid attention to fucking traffic.
So it's like woman, and that's the thing. And this is a problem with a lot of black people.
Listen.
Problem is, it's not about submitting. Being weak or anything submitted to your man. That's supposed to make sense too.
Exactly.
It's about compromising. No man wants another masculine energy. I don't want to feel like I'm dating me.
Exactly.
I want somebody to be soft, spoken with me, but tough when it's needed.
When it's needed, right.
Just as well as a man, a woman should want tough, strong, and soft when it needs to be. It's by
That's
facts,
bro.
I want you to be feminine and tough when I need you to be. And when it comes to for a female and a man, you want to be tough and soft when it needs to be. That's balance.
When it comes for game for the family and shit like that, get tough, put your tough skin on in the real world. We finna get a house or something, and you need to, you get on your shit. But not against me. But that single-minded, strong black woman mindset is one of the reasons why the black community is so good. Lyndon B. Johnson, the president, was a genius. We went through slavery. We went through Jim Crow. We went through so many trials and errors in this country. But family structure and our dignity was still intact. Right.
Oh, a proverb. In order to destroy a nation of man, you don't do it by going to war with him. You do it by destroying his foundation. His foundation is the woman.
His home.
The Section 8, the welfare system, promised black women if they get rid of us, they will be straight. They kept that promise. But what they took away, family structure. So now you got a domino effect.
That's true.
You're going to have generations. It's just like when you get a wild lion, right? You put him in captivity. You can tame him for so long. Then when he have babies, the baby's not as aggressive. Then when the babies have babies, they're not aggressive at all. And then they become pets. That's why dogs today, besides pit bulls, because pit bulls was bred with other dogs that was never met, that was never, what do you call when domestic?
Right.
They was never like domestic.
Yeah.
And so when you have when you got generation of domestic animals, like they become not violent. So when it comes to this, with black women, you got generations of young girls seeing no man in the house. So they're gonna have the mindset they don't need a man. Then you got women who grows up and they realize that they can do it by themselves. They're gonna say, I don't want a man. Then you're gonna have little boys growing up who never seen a man, I don't want to be one. Now, you seeing that in the news.
Yeah. And you'll see.
Hey, bro, great. That was great, bro.
Yeah.
That was great, man.
You gotta look at it like this. Once they take the man away, what's she doing? Nigga ain't shit. I ain't, like I said, I don't need him, right? And then look at it.
Up the house.
Say when y'all get on bad terms, he ain't shit. Fuck that nigga. Your daddy ain't shit. So now you teaching the house to hate the black man.
Exactly.
He ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. He gonna be shit. Then some of them, we be saying it all the time. That's why I be hating. Now they degrading the little boy. So now shit, he fucked up in the head. That's shit. Not all they see is seeing you running in and out. That's a lot of these niggas be fucked up. He ain't.
And I want to tell you this. Black women today don't even know that they oppress black men.
Man.
They say we oppress the black woman. We never oppress black women. Black women opening up businesses off the backs of our labor. Reason why. Black women learn how to fuck the system and fuck the black women. I think so many black women businesses are opening up because they learn how to fuck the system. For example, if you go to CHA, Chicago Housing Authority, you're not gonna see too many black men. Black women run that shit. They not hiring black men. They hiring take it from there and they passing it on.
That's true.
So it's like this.
Yeah, that's deep, bro. Because like you saying, when you destroy that foundation, you should put government all in our business, and now you can't even be at the crib. You got to say,
They is there.
Black girl going that Adolf and she gonna do whatever daddy say in order to keep them.
That's fine.
That nigga, is that man there? No. Keep him out of there.
Exactly.
And that's.
Damn, he snapped.
Hey, Tate.
He snapped.
That was Devantae White, my boy D.A., the right way, the rapper, and I'm the PartyKingKeyz, and you was here live from the house checking this episode out. The title is
Compromising in Relationships.
Compromising in Relationships, Volume 1, Part 1, and I hope you're enjoying it. And give us some feedback, let us know your point of view and where you stand. And man, I hope you're having a good day and number blessings to you. Uplift one another. And when you hear it, I know you hear it all the time, the sun is shining. The sun is shining right now. That means, it be someone's sunlight. And when I say that, that means, shit, you could be having a shitty day or going through a bad experience and just try to bring some type of positivity to your life. Because, some of them don't be positive. You come in with the positive acts, in relationships or friendship or whatever, you come in an environment that's positive. And it'd be a motherfucker that'll bring you down. I'd have been around. Fuck is you so happy about? Fuck is you so smiley about? Like, damn, I gotta be angry all the time. I know baby, I know every day I walk outside, I'm a target because I'm a
character on Martin, but that
no, angry man is real.
Man,
angry
woman,
angry man too. Angry man too. So that's that negativity you don't need, bro. You do not need that negativity around you. You need more positivity. So when I say that, man, bring someone sunlight to somebody else day, just bring somebody positivity to somebody else day, because I know y'all said off social media and I said all the time, you never know what somebody going through. And you can say or do something and that shit can go totally left. I done saw it a billion times and I just saw it earlier at the register, you know what I'm saying? So just bring some type of positivity because that can help somebody. So that's why, a lot of people like, oh, you a flirt, you a big ass flirt. Man, I flirt because I flirted with somebody, man. I complimented a chick one time And she told me later on, like, she saw me again, like, I remember you used to woo. She was like, I was gonna kill myself. But we was hanging out. She's like, I was contemplating suicide. I was with my friends. I ain't gonna say who her friends is, because y'all might know who she is, or if I describe her, you might know how she look. So she said it. And she like, man, I was with my friends, and like, that day I was feeling like shit. I was ready to leave. Like, I was gonna literally take a bottle of pills, do whatever. And she was like, man, you came, you had us laughing, then you was talking to me, you know. She's like, I really appreciated that. This is a real story. This is real facts, bro. And so, when you seeing me showing love when I'm flirting with the ladies, I just ain't doing it on some creep shit, no peddler shit. Like, I'm doing that out for natural. I'm a natural being. I was molded by just all, man, I got so many nationalities and friends, you know. So that just makes the person I am. So, man, be some positive. That's why, man, I see you looking, you frowning, you come to this bitch dry. Man, what's up, boy? I'm gonna fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Bring that to you, because I don't know what the fuck you went through. And another thing, I be going through shit. So if I'm already got all this negativity, all this bad shit happening to me, man, I'm not gonna carry this load, this burden with me. I'm gonna unleash this shit and, you know, bring some type of positivity and spread it. And hey, we gonna smile, we gonna have a great time and shit. Pop some popcorn, because we gonna enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that negativity. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's the Party King Keys. Peace.